Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play World of Warcraft Storytime. We're back in Gilneas and we were talking about the War of the Ancients. But I do have to confess a little bit of a sin. I did not do my homework. Yeah, you heard right. I didn't manage to read the whole book. I read about half of it till now. But it should suffice for at least this episode. So we need to cut down again to 2 episodes a week till I finish the book. And with the university starting, this could mean that 2 episodes a week will be the new standard. So don't get your hopes up for any new bonus episodes. Let's see how we manage to get the timing done for this one, and based on that I may be able to judge if we can do more episodes. But back to the War of the Ancients. It is important to let you know where we left off. First of all, Malfurion Stormrage was successful in disrupting the portal. He did not just disrupt the portal, he also managed to kill the High Lord Counselor, he managed to kill Lord Xavius, and he closed the portal. Plus, on the upside, he did manage to crumble the tower where the portal stood. So now the situation is different. We are looking at a Manoroth who is very, very fearful of his master because he failed. And also at something else, something that is a little bit more sinister than the Burning Legion gathering on the horizon. We cut to the lair of the Black Dragon, to Neltharion, to the one who will be named Deathwing. This is something that has never been there before. This is something new, something Neltharion has cooked up in his crooked mind. What is he doing? He managed to capture not only an Eredar sorcerer, he managed to capture a whole lot of demons. In fact, he did not only manage to capture them, he also managed to bind their souls to a disc, a small golden disc. Doesn't seem like much, but inside are countless, not countless, but at least a few souls of demons anchored within the matrix of the spell he wrote. And what he is planning to do is, he wants to perfect his creation. He wants to make the dragon soul an integral part of the defense of the dragons. But now we need to read the quest again. Status. The FCD crackles with electricity. An Alliance Armada is en route. How could this have happened? Forward command. The onslaught cuts out for a moment. You hear Worgen howling in the background. You've got to hurry, Rianko. We're being overrun up here at forward command. Okay. The FCD buzzes. Look around the cathedral quarter. There should be a telescope nearby that the 7th Legion uses for spying. Find it and use it to scout the harbor. We need to find out how the 7th Legion got past our fleet. Hurry, Rianko. We can't hold these beasts back much longer. What does tomorrow bring? Yeah, the telescope is right there. But we were with Neltharion at the moment. He wants every dragon to give a small part of his power, of his essence, to the dragon soul, to give it might. And with this, he believes to be invulnerable. He wants his enemies, or he at least sees them as his enemies, for the Earth Warder has become totally paranoid, seeing an enemy in everyone he encounters, also in his former friends, in Alexstrasza and Malygos, even in dear Isera who wouldn't hurt a fly. So, he is forging his plans. In the meantime, there is something else that happens, but we need to look through the telescope and see what the 7th Legion has wrought. See a submarine plus an alliance captain. That should be a captain or general. I don't know. How is the rank doing? Will there be some text or not? Alliance reinforcements have arrived. Okay. They pretty much blown up the bridge there. The FCD crackles with electricity. Torpedoed? We have everything at the waterline covered, but nothing below the line. They must have snuck in beneath our defenses and then blown our warships to smithereens. And now the rest of the Alliance fleet is nearly here. The FCD buzzes. Howls can be heard in the background. Rianko, do you read me? Come in, Rianko. This is likely my final transmission. The Worgen have overrun Forsaken Forward Command. It is now only a matter of time before the base is lost. Belmont and the Valkyr Athura have left. Belmont mentioned that they will rendezvous with you at Amberstone Village, located to the northeast. Find Belmont, Rianko. Our mission, our very existence depends on it. You are our final hope. Nice. So, cutting back to the War of the Ancients now. Now that we have set the creation of the Dragon Soul in motion, there's something else happening in the background. Because Manoroth, he fears the fury of Sagras. He wants to establish the portal again, and he let Hakar, the Houndmaster, out to hunt for Malfurion or Crassus or anyone who stands in the way of the Legion, but especially Malfurion. So, while the Highborn were trying to stabilize the portal, something within the Twisting Nether is happening. Within the Twisting Nether, Sagras, he collected the soul of the former counselor of Lord Xavius, and he tormented the soul. He tormented it with everything he got. Even within Xavius' mind, Xavius, he was asking himself, was this torture going on for hours, months, years, centuries, or mere minutes? If so, this was the worst torture ever. But again, back to the quest. Though we were ashamed in battle, the enemy was not victorious. I will not soon forget this, Rianko. If I make it back to Silverpine, I will likely retire from service. War is not in my blood. Okay, bro. Back. We go with the back. So, the soul of Xavius is then transformed by the Lord of the Legion. He tries to form a new body for Xavius, but this pain, this agony that he feels, it is unbearable for a moment, but later Zagadas forms him into the first of the satire. We all know the satire within World of Warcraft, and few of us know where this devious demon race started. Now, you know. The first one was Xavius, and he soon began to try to convince others to join his cause. But again, we got quests to do. Quests! Forward Commander Onslaught fought until the bitter end, Rianko. It took a pack of bloodthirsty Worgen to finally bring him down. We must not let his death, or the death of all of our soldiers in Gilneas, go in vain. Our mission must succeed. Now we'll reveal to you why we are here. Nice. Thank you very much. And there is again a nice mail for us. Lord Vincent Godfrey spent his life defending the kingdom of Gilneas. When the Worgen curse ravaged his land, Godfrey was one of the first Gilneans to take up arms against beasts. It is said that upon discovering that his king was afflicted by the curse, Godfrey took his own life. He would rather be dead than serve the very creatures that he had defended his home against. We are going to give him a second chance, Rianko. Together, we will battle southeast towards Tempest Reach to collect his corpse. Okay, sounds reasonable. So, again, this quest I can't do. Arthura comes with me. Nice. The FCD buzzes. This is Commander Lorna Crowley of the Gilneas Liberation Front. If you are hearing this message, then you know that the Alliance once again controls Gilneas. Lay down your weapons and surrender. Failure to comply will result in your death. Our forces have locked onto your position and will arrive shortly. Resistance is futile. I don't think it's futile, my dear. I don't think so. So, whilst Xavius is being reformed, the Highborn, they're doing their everything to get why the fuck am I having so much trouble with these guys? What was I going to say? They were strengthening the portal to get someone through, someone who even Manoroth has dearest respect. And the one who is coming is the right hand of the Dark Lord, the right hand of Zagaras, Archimonde. Archimonde, an Eredar demon. He is a whole new story we would need to discuss right now, but because of time constraints, I simply sum up his story and we go into his story later when we discuss the Draenei story. So in short, the Eredar and the Draenei are the same people. They both lived on the planet of Argus, where Kil'jaeden, Archimonde and Valen, the Prophet, were the leaders of their people. And one day, Zagaras pretty much showed up and said, "Bros, I got a fruit basket for you. You want to join me? Lols." And Archimonde and Kil'jaeden accepted, whereas Valen, he did not trust Zagaras. He communed with some crystal, the Atalai crystal, and got his people out. But not all of his people, for the influence of Archimonde and Kil'jaeden was great, and many of the Eredar on Argus, they joined the Legion. So, in return for their compliance, the Lord of the Burning Legion, he gave Archimonde and Kil'jaeden much of his power. He made them his commanders, his left and right hand, where Archimonde is the strategist, the war mongrel. The other one, Kil'jaeden, is more of a cunning nature. But that is, in short, the story of Archimonde. He wants to destroy all life, opposing the Legion, of course. And yeah, he's the master strategist, and obviously tries to kill everyone on Kalimdor. But he first needs to step through the portal, and with much effort this is accomplished. But again, but after Archimonde, someone else steps through the portal, and no one really knew who it was. Godfrey will be our eyes in the hole. With his knowledge of Gilneas and the Worgen, we cannot fail. Should I go down there? Is it down there? I think I should go down there. I think I should. So, let's jump. Jump off a bridge. Woo! Yeah. Lord Xavius, the Satyr, he steps through the portal, and firstly he is not recognized by his fellow Night Elves, unless unless is the wrong word, except for Queen Ashjara, who notices the Satyr by his eyes, his artificial eyes. So, let's see what Lord Godfrey is going to do for us. Our mission is clear, we must not fail. Here we are, Rianko. He's little rotted, but no worse for the wear. We must hurry before the Alliance finds us. Goodbye. Sounds reasonable. Really? I need to kill the Worgen before I can... Should have known better. Yeah. So, the efforts of the Legion there are strengthened by Archimonde's arrival and by re-establishing the portal. So the demons, they press hard against the defenders for a time. They ravage the land, and some refugees are caught by the demons. So the Outriders Lord Ravencrest had sent, they noticed the refugees, they noticed the Legion chasing them. So the one thing Ravencrest did was to stand himself and his host in the way of the demons, and he tried to save his people, not only for the sake of those who were followed, but also for the sake of his large army, for he thought that this was a minor skirmish. He thought that with at least a victory at the start of his crusade, he could raise morals of his host, and it would have worked if it wasn't for Archimonde. For Archimonde had laid this trap upon him, and we got another quest to read. Nice! The timing is great. I think we need to get down to Godfrey again, so we can talk a little bit longer. Yeah. He sent his Eredar sorcerers up in the sky with Doomguard. They cast an illusion spell, a great dark cloud hanging above the sky. So, the defenders, they were caught off guard. They were caught between the lines of the Felguard marching towards them and the aerial support they got. Only with great effort, Crassus, Illidan and Malfurion managed to hold them back for a little while to let the host regroup, retreat, and give them some room to maneuver. But now the quest needs to be turned in. No time to bask in the battle glory, Rianko. We have a job to do. I have no doubt more of those beasts are on the way. Yeah, and now I can do the quest. With our mission objective secured, the time has come for us to make our escape. Though Gilneas is lost, with the aid of Godfrey and his lieutenants, we will have it back in no time at all. Go now, Rianko. Fly back with Ethura to the Forsaken Front in southern Silverpine Forest. The Banshee Queen awaits your arrival. So, what about Belmont? How will you get back? I'll be fine, Ethura. The Worgen lost our scent. It's doubtful that they even know we're here. I'll probably make it back to the Forsaken Front before you two, three. Now move out. You must not keep the Banshee Queen waiting. So be it. Farewell, Belmont. Now that we're on our way, we can talk a little bit more. They managed to buy some time to, regroup and retreat, but the demons, they were pressing hard, and the defenders needed to retreat. So for 2 nights and 2 days in a row, the host tried retreating, and all seemed lost. But when Crassus finally noticed where they were on the slopes of Mount Hyjal, and he told Ronan there was no way they could win if the demons managed to, to push them back beyond Mount Hyjal. In the meantime, while retreating, Malfurion, he was attacked by Archimonde. He was not only attacked, well, he was not attacked physically, but he was attacked magically, and he survived. Which is a feat no one I know of can brag about. Except for, well, the guys who were present at Mount Hyjal later on, and, well, every character who raided Archimonde. But that is a different story. On that time, there was no one who could stand against Archimonde so easily. So, Crassus, he informed Malfurion, and they had a plan. They struck randomly at the demons, pushing them back, driving them back. For the Eridar sorcerers, they had no point to focus their defense on. They didn't even know what to defend against. For all the attacks and the spots where they attacked, they all were chosen randomly. No one, even the sorcerer next to the others, knew what would happen, who would cast and what he would cast. So, with the demons driven back, the host, they needed to rest. They have been marching for days and nights without rest, and even Lord Ravencrest, he saw that his soldiers couldn't fight no more, that willpower was the only thing that kept them standing. So he ordered to make camp, and the demons, they retreated back a little more. So that is nearly 1/4 of the book. Nearly, I'd say. I don't have any more time to record another episode, so we will just turn the quest in and then, yeah, leave it for now. Leave it at rest, but I hope I can manage to read The War of the Ancients, at least the second book, till I must record the next episode. So, let's say what Lady Sylvanas Windrunner has to say to us. I had no doubt that you would succeed, Rianco. I hope you can understand why I kept the true purpose of your mission a secret. Should Crowley and Bloodfang have found out about our plan, they would have surely gotten to Godfrey first and disposed of the body. Stand by, Rianco. The time of their rebirth is at hand. And we got new boots. New boots! You are unwavering in your loyalty to the Forsaken, Rianco. Know that what you have done for us, for the Horde, will not go unnoticed. With Lord Godfrey and his men recovered, we will have a great advantage over the Gilneas Liberation Front and the rest of the Alliance dogs. Now stand by my side as Lord Godfrey is reborn as one of us. Together we will bring him and his men into the fort. Do I need to tell her I'm ready? No. She simply does her thing. Rise, Lord Winston Godfrey, be reborn as an instrument of my vengeance. I need 3 Valkyrs to resurrect them. Oh, there's Lord Walden, Thorin Ashbury. Oh, 3. You live to serve me, Godfrey. Together we will crush the Worgen uprising and retake Gilneas for the Forsaken. High Warlord Cromer says, for the Horde. Yes, of course. The irony of what I have become is not lost upon me, Lady Sylvanas. Though, as I have always said, better that than Worgen, or in this case, better undead than Worgen. Prepare your men, the Gilneas Liberation Front amasses at the Greymane Wall. Soon the reinforcements from Stormwind will arrive. We haven't a minute to waste. Armor, weapons, whatever you may need, you will find at the supply depot behind me. Go now. As you wish, Banshee Queen. Once again you have impressed me, Rianco. Without your aid, we would not have made it this far. Walk with me. Again. Hopefully I can turn in the quest in the next episode. It's getting rather long again. Yeah. So we can now simply log out and see each other again in the next episode. All I've got left to say is ta-ta for now.